Yeah, boy.
That's it.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. As always, I would like to thank you first for clicking on the video. I hope this guide helps you enjoy the Warframe featured in this video even more. By the way, I kindly ask for your support once again by simply liking the video at the end and subscribing to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so yet. Thank you so much for all your support, and now let's dive into the guide. Honestly, this synergy feels a bit nostalgic for me, as we've had something similar back then in the form of Naramon Shadow Step combo. For those who just started playing Warframe recently, then we have a broken combo in the past that gives you infinite invisibility with the help of the Naramon Shadow Step passive. The only requirement of that combo is to activate the Shadow Step after a couple of minutes, then spam your melee weapon to refresh the 5 seconds invisibility. It was so broken that Warframe abilities don't matter anymore, as all you needed was an Aterax modded with Maiming Strike and just literally spam the slide attack to win. After Warframe 1999 update, we have infinite invisibility for all Warframes. It's similar to how Naramon Shadow Step works, but instead of critical hits and melee, it's in the form of a subsume ability called Evade. You can get this from feeding Site 09 in the Helmet system, and what his subsume ability does is give permanent invisibility to your Warframe if you are doing weak spot kills constantly. Weak spots or weak points are those vulnerable parts of an enemy that you do bonus damage when hit by any of your attacks. Doing headshots is obviously under the weak spot category, and you can maintain the duration of evade by doing so. There are other special weak spots on specific enemies, and I have included the Warframe wiki page link for that in the video description for reference. I strongly recommend that new players check it out, as there are a lot of things to learn from that wiki page, like the Moa's head is actually this and not this. Getting back to the evade skill, its subsume version has lower duration and cap at 15 seconds. Still, you can increase this with duration mods and maintain when landing constant headshot kills. After feeding my second Site 09 to the helmet, the first synergy I tried was subsuming it to Banshee. Before Warframe 1999, I was already hyped on this new ability since there are so much potential for good combos. Banshee in particular has her sonar skill that highlights the weak spots of enemies and increase the damage taken. I was kind of disappointed when it did not go as planned though. As you see, sonar seems to be anti-synergetic with evade at the moment. I have the resonance augment in my Banshee build, so that every time I hit an enemy's weak spot, it will spread the debuff. I assume that this would be a perfect synergy with evade, and every time I hit a weak spot, it will also give duration to my invisibility. Sadly, you won't extend the duration of evade by hitting weak spots highlighted by Banshee's sonar ability. It works on headshot kills though, but it would take a couple of resonance spread before you will see heads of enemies being highlighted. It's still good in theory, and it could work if you are using a precision weapon, such as the Incarnatorid with its beam mechanic. However, it's a very limited synergy as it will only be good in specific guns. I have tested it a couple of times in missions and it's not a fun synergy at all, as your attention will be divided on stopping yourself from shooting highlighted weak spots of enemies, so you can focus first on doing headshot kills to extend the duration of evade. By the way, I would also like to set limitations before we continue this video. This new tech is exceptional in survival runs, as this will be very useful in survivability. It doesn't break like Ivara's Prowl while using a gun, and it can make your Warframe invisible infinitely without energy problems. It can also be good in solo plays for extermination missions and capture, but it won't be good in team composition wherein everyone is zooming to extraction. In addition, this will not be good for any leveling method. It's not like Equinox Sleep or Ivara's Sleep Arrow that can negate the alertness of enemies. Even with a silencer mod in your gun, enemies will still be alerted once you have killed their allies. In addition, the invisibility is not something like Naramon's Shadow Step. Once you step into a nullifier bubble, your invisibility will break and the evade skill will be on cooldown. Finally, the invisibility works with your companion. This only means that you can also remove survivability mods into your sentinel or pets so that you can equip other mods that you like for a specific combo. However, the ability doesn't work with clones such as Equinox Duality. I haven't tested it on Wukong yet, but the Celestial Twin does have the same mechanic as Duality, so I assume that it also doesn't work with Wukong. Evade has so much potential as a subsume ability, and there are 3 amazing combos that I want to share with you using this skill. One is with Equinox, and this solves the survivability issue of the Warframe. In the past, I mostly rely on the shield gating mechanic by using Catalyzing Shield and her 4th ability to constantly get shield. Right now, you can add invisibility in Equinox and you can enjoy stacking up your damage with the energy transfer augment. All you need to do is use any weapon that can kill lots of enemies fast and can also land headshots easily. Weapons like the Incarnon Torrid is perfect for this job, and you can stack millions of damage safe and easy using this combo. After that, transform into your day form and nuke enemies, then just rinse and repeat the process. Another cool synergy that I strongly recommend is subsuming evade on Harrow. Honestly, Harrow doesn't need the survivability as he is already tough to kill because of his shield and invulnerability. What evade offers is the ability to slow down the fast-paced action so you can enjoy headshot kills with the Lasting Covenant augment. This is really great when it comes to dealing massive red crit numbers, but I mostly use this new combo with the twin Grakatas paired with the Arcane Pistolier for unlimited bullet hose action. This combo makes Clem proud, and it's super fun to shoot twin Grakatas with infinite bullets and landing it on enemy heads with insane critical hit values. Finally, the Waifu Warframe, Yareli, is also great for the evade skill, and it somehow boosts the fun of playing the Warframe because of her ability to boost secondary weapons critical chance. This is one of those feel-good combos that you just enjoy the Warframe in steel pot levels. Now, these combos are just a few of the synergies that you can do with the evade subsume skill. Like I have said, this skill is universally good for survivability, but there are other combos that offers more when you decided to subsume it to another Warframe. By the way, guns, especially Incarnon pistols with ricochet effect, is superb with evade as sometimes the bullet bounce off the heads of enemies, killing the target and refreshing the duration of evade. That is why I mostly enjoyed this with the Incarnon dual toxicist sometimes in steel pot survivals. So that's all about it. I hope that you find this video informative. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Squad Leader signing off.